continuamos con la lección de número 4, okay, number 4 of this cycle, okay. This is the second video and it's called Explain why you can't come to work on class, okay. Vamos a ver por qué, vocabulario de por qué no pude llegar a trabajar o a la clase, y gramática, el pasado perfecto, okay. Interesting, right? So let's see. Tenemos short of breath. You can feel or you can be short of breath. Okay, que te agitas, te falta el aliento en la respiración. Feel or be dizzy, mareado. Feel or be nauseous, okay, con náuseas. Thrown up or vomit, vomitar. Sneeze, que es estornudar. Have a swollen foot, okay, un pie o lo que sea inflamado, okay. Have a rash, okay, como una alergia. Okay, have an itch, algo que me pica. And have a bruise, un moretón. You can also have a stomachache, a headache, a earache, toothache, backache. Or you can also have a sore throat, a fever, a cough, or a runny nose. Okay, runny nose es como congestionado. Okay, so now we are going to have a look at the past perfect. ¿Cuándo utilizamos el pasado perfecto? Y es muy importante que ustedes sepan esto, que es uno de los objetivos de la parte número 3 del TAE, en el cual tienen que hablar en pasado con una serie de imágenes que se les muestran, ¿verdad? Y utilizar pasado simple, continuo y ojalá perfecto. Ya, y este es ese pasado perfecto. So, use past perfect to clarify the time sequence of two events in the past. Form the past perfect with had plus past participle. Ejemplo. When Lou's wife called him, he had already seen the doctor. ¿Cómo lo formo? Con el had, para cualquiera de los pronombres, más el pasado participio. ¿Cuál es el pasado participio? Es esa columnita de verbos, la tercera columna, ¿ok? Donde decimos, por ejemplo, sí, que es ver, so, que es vi o vieron en pasado, ¿ok? Y sin, que es visto. Y aquí tenemos esta, sin, ¿ok? So, he had already seen the doctor. Ok, eso quiere decir que primero Lou went to the doctor for a checkup, que esto es en pasado, pero, ok, then Lou's wife called him, después lo llamó la señora. Entonces, antes de que la señora lo llamara, él ya había visto al doctor. Ese había hecho algo es pasado perfecto, el pasado del pasado. The past perfect is often used with the markers such as by, already, and yet. I had forgotten my doctor's instruction by the end of my checkup. My assistant had already taken the patient's x-ray when the dentist arrived. When I called the hospital, my dad's surgery hadn't begun yet. No había empezado aún. Note, in informal speech, you can use the simple past tense instead of the past perfect when the order of event is clear. For example, Eva had lots of dental problems before she started seeing the dentist. Okay? O podemos usar también had. Entonces, ¿qué vamos a hacer ahora? Vamos a ver el Grammar Coach, a ver qué nos dicen con respecto al mismo tema. Here we go.
Hi there. Today's lesson is on statements in the past perfect. Have you ever had a really bad morning? I did. Today. I woke up late because I hadn't set my alarm clock. By the time I got to school, the staff meeting had already started. I looked in my bag and I'd forgotten my teacher's book. Let's look at these sentences. They are all in the past perfect form. The word had and the past participle. For example, had set, had started, and had forgotten. Note the contraction "duh" for had. We use the past perfect to describe an event that happened or didn't happen before another event in the past. We use past perfect for the earlier event and simple past for the later event. For example, in this sentence, the first event is I hadn't set my alarm clock. The later event is I woke up late. In this sentence, the earlier event is the staff meeting had already started. The later event is I got to school late. And in this sentence, the earlier event is I'd forgotten my teacher's book. The later event is, I looked in my bag. We often use the expression by the time or the time marker by plus a time. For example, by the time I got to school, the staff meeting had already started. By 2015, she had changed jobs 3 times. We often use the adverb already with the past perfect in affirmative statements. Notice that already goes between had and the past participle. We often use the adverb yet with the past perfect in negative statements. We use yet when something that we expected to happen did not happen. Notice that the word yet can go either before or after the past participle. For example, when the meeting ended, some of the staff hadn't yet arrived. When the meeting ended, some of the staff hadn't arrived yet. We can also use the adverb still, but still goes before hadn't. When the meeting ended, some of the staff still hadn't arrived.
Good. Okay, so did you understand how the past perfect is used? So now we're going to do some practice. Okay, so here we go. Check the correct meaning for each statement. So we say, Bob realized that he couldn't call his dentist because he had left his phone in his car. What happened first? You can write this down and you do it in your on your own. Okay, here. So first, Bob left the phone in the car. Then he realized he couldn't call his dentist. I called my doctor, but he had gone home. So first, okay, the doctor went home and then I called him. My shoulder started to hurt after I had finished my workout. So I finished my workout and then my shoulder started to hurt. Okay? Good. Finally, listen to activate grammar. So, listen to each conversation. Then complete each statement using the past perfect. So, we have here the following sentences and you have to listen and then you have to complete the sentences using the past perfect, okay, according to what you hear. So, here we go. Pay attention.
Conversation 1.
I'm Dr. Fox's nurse. What brings you in today?
I've been feeling really short of breath for the last few days.
Any other symptoms?
Not really.
Have you taken any kind of medication?
No, I haven't.
Well, Dr. Fox will be with you in a moment.
Conversation 2.
Ms. Lee? I'm Dr. Kowalski.
Good morning.
God bless you. That's some cold.
Actually, I've had a bad cold for over a week now.
Have you been coughing too?
Well, yes. I started coughing yesterday.
Runny nose?
That too. I just tossed and turned all night. When my alarm clock went off this morning, I realized I didn't sleep a wink last night. When I got up, I felt terrible.
Well, I'm going to give you something for your cough and that runny nose.
Conversation 3.
Hello, Mr. Lopez. I'm Dr. Stevenson. What seems to be the problem today?
Well, yesterday I felt pretty dizzy and I thought I should lie down. So I was lying on the sofa and all of a sudden I felt really nauseous, like I had to throw up. So I got up real quick, but then I fell because I was so dizzy.
Are you taking any medications, Mr. Lopez?
No, I'm not.
Conversation 4.
Good morning, Miss Bartman. I'm Barry Norton, Dr. Cochin's nurse. Dr. Cochin will see you shortly. What brings you in this morning?
Well, I've had this rash on my right arm for the last 3 days.
Are you allergic to anything?
Not that I can think of.
Any itching?
Yes, it's driving me crazy. I've never had anything like this before.
Conversation 5.
Mr. Wahab?
That's me.
Hello, Mr. Wahab. I'm Dr. Reeves. What brings you in this morning?
Well, my left ankle has been bothering me a lot. It hurts all the time.
Can I have a look?
Sure.
Did you fall or have an accident?
No, but I went running 3 days ago. I don't know if that caused it.
Any pain anywhere else? In your feet? Your knees?
No.
I see there's a lot of swelling.
Yeah, I just noticed that last night.
Okay, so let's see. The nurse asked him if he had taken any medication before coming to see the doctor. By the time she got out of bed, she realized that she hadn't slept. Tenemos taken, slept, a wink all night, okay? Todos en participio. He told the doctor that he fell after he had gotten up too quickly. 4. She told the nurse that this was the first time she had had a condition like this, okay? El had se mantiene, pero el participio de have es had, por eso se repite. Before his ankle started hurting, he had gone running. Okay? Good. So, this is the second video of the class. So you will have a piece of homework related with grammar, the past perfect, okay? Of course, it will include the vocabulary that we saw here about symptoms and conditions, okay? In case you have any question, you have to let me know, okay? Goodbye.